Not alone. Rhetoric. It's $3 grand a plate at a private estate for a 2-hour conservative ladies' luncheon for new up-and-comers that reads +1 on the invitation. It's stepping up and carving out your own pound of flesh. It's cheeky. Bumper stickers in succession until they're finally convinced. It's a little black cocktail dress with stilettos and fishnets. It's Sephora war paint skepticism. It's a bastardized and perpetually rewritten religion. It's a brand of polyamorous submission so private they don't even let God listen in. It's warmed over and well-dressed aggression. It's xenophobic, head in the sand, ass-up ostrich resentment. It's a black president. It's young male Muslims and a Lexus. It's your own gas-guzzling, however thinly veiled, distorted American reflection in a roadside rest stop mirror playing kabuki theater with inarticulate and Confederate fears. It's letting you think that this time around you're actually going to get a chance to steer. It's blank checks made payable to national ignorance. It's $1 scratch-off lottery fingertips. It's working-class subdivision cul-de-sac competition. It's midday, Midtown Manhattan, and the living ghost of a broke Annie Leibovitz muttering to herself, what the hell just happened? It's every last fanatic in Westboro, Kansas, Googling Ayn Rand, pistol-gripping the fading light of white male Protestant privilege. It's the latest. Rabid. Cable news, hit list, it's Clear Channels, 24-hour commitment to bearing false witness, it's buy the ticket. Spin the wheel, insanity, it's cardboard cutout Christianity meets David Copperfield kind of clarity parroting, permanent marker restroom crucifix comparisons, swearing it's the end of days, Payoneer, Facebook. Crosshair topography conjures dueling, Pennsylvania Avenue hand cannon constitutional revolution, it's no longer innuendo when your district representative is a handful of bullet holes through their front window. Yet when said rhetoric gets manifested in northwest Tucson at about 10 a.m. on the second Saturday in January, politics turns to puddles of platelets in a department store parking lot reflecting the irony of a red sign reading, Safeway. And within hours, Jared Loeffner is stuffed into a little metal coffin labeled deranged lone gunman who had a hard-on for one Arizona congresswoman. It's clearly not an act of terror. There's no evidence to suggest that her extended magazine Trefning was in any way politically motivated, nor function of a certain contemporary brand of Republican rhetoric, and let's not even dare postulate as to the young man's leanings and ideologies. No, see, she's just the latest in a long, exhausting, seemingly continuous list of victimized innocents at the hands of some suburban kid's empty existential crisis, consigning patriotism for racism at a gun show at 3/5 the price. Despite recycled arguments and incessant Second Amendment references, their rhetoric remains infectious, as it falls on the ears of clear and cloudy minds alike. But in this country, the difference between a sick kid and a terrorist is that one of those guys is white.